One interesting tidbit about the Trans-Canada Highway is the varying costs associated with its construction. For instance, the cost to build the highway from Victoria to Banff, a relatively short distance of 936 kilometers, was comparable to the cost of construction from Banff to the east coast of Canada, a whopping distance.
Welcome back to another reaction video. This is one of the best Canadian videos that we are going to do on this channel.
Yep.
So we have been asking about the Trans-Canada Highway.
Yeah.
And somebody linked this video and yep, we're checking it out. The title of the video is How the Trans-Canada Highway Changed Canada.
Ooh.
Forever.
And ever.
Yes. Let's find out how this changed Canada because I don't know. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Let's go ahead.
Please subscribe.
Picture this. It's the 1950s.
Yes.
And with Britain's blessing, Canada has recently become its own self-governing country.
Yes, sir.
With a sprawling landscape stretching over 7,500 kilometers from east to west, it contains numerous hugely diverse geographic regions and a booming post-World War II economy.
Excuse me, please.
Now imagine an epic odyssey across the majestic expanse of the Great White North, where maple-scented winds whisper tales of untamed wilderness, sprawling landscapes, and Canadian bacon.
I noticed that anybody that makes a video about Canada, they always try to find a way to add maple syrup there.
Yes.
Yeah, like there should just be something. Though he did not mention maple syrup, but he mentioned maple. I think maple is a tree, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I always try to figure out a way to add maple there, you know. Canada is so famous for it.
Why not?
Oh, let's go.
Sprawling landscapes and Canadian bacon.
Okay.
The problem? How do you possibly cross such a gigantic piece of land?
Continent, sir.
Enter the $1 billion, 7,821 kilometer long, 20-year construction project that would change the pathway of Canada, the Trans-Canada Highway.
20 years.
Canada Highway.
Canada is the second largest country on Earth,
Yes,
with
sir.
an area of almost 10 million square kilometers. It borders 3 seas, the Pacific Ocean on its western shores, the Atlantic Ocean on its eastern shores, and the Arctic Ocean on its northern shores.
Yes.
It has the world's longest coastline, extending nearly 243,000 kilometers. In fact, there are more lakes in Canada than in all other nations on the globe combined.
Yeah.
You get it? It's huge.
It's
Very huge.
World War II and its aftermath had put Canada into a growth overdrive. Military airfield had been built across Canada to support war efforts. The Alaska Highway had just recently been completed in mere months to connect an isolated Alaska with Canada to help defend America's northern outpost against a threat of Japanese invasion.
Okay.
The American government had also begun its massive interstate highway construction program with 4-lane twinned roads in all states. The Trans-Canada Highway, recognizable by its distinctive white-on-green maple leaf route markers, spans each of Canada's 10 provinces from Victoria, British Columbia to St. John's, Newfoundland, and was born out of the need for
I'm saying, but the green maple leaf, but now have but the red, right? Or it doesn't matter.
No, it's just like on that highway markers where they put the green background with the white maple leaf on it. It's just for visibility. It's not like that's the flag. It's not a flag or something. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a. But this time on the flag is a red maple leaf, right? But the thing is, from British Columbia to Newfoundland is thousands of kilometers. Thousands.
Like crossing countries. It's like
It's a continental travel.
to get there.
Bro, imagine that.
You could, for me, I would just like think of it like maybe like a 4-hour drive on a car, a bus, but it's not like us here because over here to live from one region to the other, Sometimes you can make like highest maybe 8 hours.
Yeah. But, right? I think calling 4 hours drive, those provinces are huge. That kind
Very,
of
very,
huge
very
that
huge.
it might take you days, all right? Days to drive from, if you have to take like from Newfoundland and Labrador to drive to British Columbia. Please tell us how long would it take you? Because I know it's going to take you days in driving in the same country.
Mm-hmm. The same country.
Yeah, from Atlantic
Yeah,
to
going
the
for
Pacific
days.
coast for days. I don't know. Like, we have another video on the whether is it Pacific Railway or something.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a very long video. Like taking a train from British Columbia to somewhere from the west coast to the east coast. We are going to do a video on that, but for now, let's see how this road.
Out of the need for a seamless route connecting Canada's Pacific and Atlantic coasts. Why? Well, beyond just making road trips easier, this ambitious project aimed to boost commerce within Canada and strengthen national unity of the newly independent country.
Wow.
The desire for a highway that went across the country actually went back.
This is how cars look back then.
Seems like so.
They look like
they don't have the top.
yeah.
Or is there maybe when rain is falling there's something like
No, you have to deal with it just like you're on a bike. They look like glorified scooters.
looks like truck.
Oh my god.
A highway that went across the country actually went back to the very dawn of the automotive era.
Yes.
In 1912, when the first Trans-Canada car trip occurred, it became obvious that there was a real possibility to have a highway across the entire country. In fact, by 1942, it was possible to drive across Canada, but on mostly gravel roads. The cross-country paved highway project would officially begin on December 10, 1949, when the Trans-Canada Highway Act was enacted.
Wow.
The legislation set a construction timeline of 7 years, specified...
These are like real footage back in those days.
Yeah.
Walking in Canada, I don't know. It could be crazy, right? Because winter is crazy cold and summer is crazy hot.
Yes.
Like, how do you walk? These people, and then back then, you don't even have the technology they have now. It's brute force kind of walking.
specified road standards and set out a funding structure for the massive project. The federal government originally offered $150 million to a maximum of 50% of the shared costs to each province. Because the national park system was federally maintained, the Government of Canada would take on 100% of the cost of building roads through the parks. Each section of the highway was covered under a separate agreement, with British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, and Prince Edward Island signing up first on April 25, 1950, and Quebec, the last, agreeing on October 27, 1960. The construction plan was
1961, my country got independence. Yeah. Yeah, explain why Quebec wanted to vote away from Canada. So it took time for them to say, yep, we're taking part in this.
Yeah.
construction plan was ambitious and would begin in 1950. At 7,823 kilometers long, the highway is so long that it would run from the shore of the Nile Delta in Egypt all the way down to the bottom of Cape Town, South Africa, with a few hundred kilometers to spare. The construction process began in 1950, and while originally planned to be completed by 1957, would span over 2 decades, with the final stretch not completed until 1971. The diverse Canadian landscape posed numerous challenges. From rugged mountain terrains to vast prairies, engineers and workers faced a variety of obstacles. One of the most difficult sections was a 265-kilometer section along the shores of Lake Superior. Filled with muskegs up to 50 feet deep, thousands of tons of blast rock had to be transported to provide a solid base.
Wow.
Other areas, such as Rogers Pass in BC and Alberta, vulnerable to massive snowfall and avalanches, required blasting through mountains, specially constructed snow sheds, controlled avalanche diversions, and wildlife overpasses. One interesting tip.
That's back in the 1960s.
Yeah.
What's even the longest route in this country is from where to here? I don't even know the longest route.
From here to the north. Places like Ghana.
Going to the north, right? Driving to the north is far.
Yes.
It could take you, people that take train, but you would have to drop. It takes like if you are going to the far north, it takes you like 2 days.
To reach there.
Just because the route would not be really that good and you have to stop in the bus stations. But Canada, you know, and it's just now that they even started paving roads in the villages in my country or like in remote areas. In my village, there's something they call community walk. I don't know if you guys have that.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, in our own village, we have community walk where there's somebody they call a town crier. The person gets up on every day there's a day every week.
Day every week.
Yeah, the person moves around with a gong at 5 a.m. goes around the village hitting the gong, 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 gong. And then everybody wakes up. When it reaches a particular junction or particular closer to certain houses, you hit the gong, everybody gets up, it gives an announcement. We have community work today, and this is where we're going to do the community work. Maybe they're cleaning a road or they're digging a new road, you know. Like if the government doesn't, people are going to get their machetes, their dig axes, and their spades and go dig the road, like physically dig it out and create a road. Maybe even if it's just a 1-lane road for a car.
Yeah.
So many of them have taken part in it. Yeah. But it's something that is obligatory. If you don't, you're going to pay the fine to the traditional council. Yeah. Yeah, you have to. So that's how we will build our roads when the government did not. It's kind of interesting now that you know that in the 50s people already had caterpillars to dig the road and stuff like that. The first time I saw a caterpillar was right back in 2011. Yeah.
2011.
Yeah. People have used it in 1960.
Yeah.
An interesting tidbit about the Trans-Canada Highway is the varying costs associated with its construction. For instance, the cost to build the highway from Victoria to Banff, a relatively short distance of 936 kilometers, was comparable to the cost of construction from Banff to the east coast of Canada, a whopping distance of 6,262 kilometers. This was
constructing 900 kilometers the price is comparable to constructing 6,000 kilometers. It makes no sense, sir. But it could make sense. Right?
How?
Because in Western Canada we have the Rocky Mountains. And building on mountains is not easy.
It's not easy at all.
Yeah. I think that could make sense.
Very difficult.
That's why here in the central region of Cameroon and the south and maybe sometimes in the north and places like that, it's easier to construct a road than in the northwest. Because first, the soil in the northwest absorbs water a lot, and then you have mountains everywhere, ups and downs and valleys and things like that. So constructing a kilometer here will be significantly cheaper than constructing a kilometer in the northwest. Like by far significantly cheaper.
262 kilometers. This was largely due to the challenges presented by the mountainous terrain in Alberta and British Columbia. Since its completion, the Trans-Canada Highway has played a crucial role in shaping Canada's identity and fostering economic development. The highway didn't just change the map, it transformed the nation. In fact, certain regions along the path of the highway have experienced massive industrial and tourism development due to improved transportation infrastructure.
Wow.
For example, cities like Winnipeg and Calgary, strategically located along the highway, have become major industrial hubs, attracting
When you have like the Trans-Canada Highway like this, when it reaches a place like Winnipeg and Calgary, does it pass inside the city or it passes like beside the city?
I feel like beside,
Yeah, it's a question though.
yeah,
Like
it's
it
a
could pass
question.
inside the city or it could
As
pass
well as it could pass
because
beside.
inside the city, cars are expected on such a highway to be going at a very high speed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now that brings us to the next question: like, what is the speed limit on such a highway? Because I know some stretches of the highway are just straightforward and things like that.
Yeah.
It's like the German Autobahn where people is famously known for no speed limits. Autobahn, yeah.
Yeah, the Autobahn in Germany.
Yeah, please tell us if like what is the general speed limit on your highway and in your neighborhoods, like within the city, what is the normal speed that you can be going? Right. Yes, please tell us, let us know. Canada, what a beautiful country you all have. Calgary.
have become major industrial hubs, attracting businesses and industries looking for well-connected, supply chain-friendly locations.
Yes,
The
sir.
Trans-Canada Highway boasts a variety of scenic routes that showcase Canada's natural beauty. From the
Shocking.
picturesque landscapes of the Maritimes to the breathtaking vistas of the Rockies, this highway isn't just a means of transportation, it's a journey through the heart of Canada.
Ooh.
Enjoy some footage
Oh
of
my
this
God.
amazing feat of construction
Thank
that
you.
helped a newly formed Canada unite.
Oh, wow. Yeah, and thank you for this treat, sir. That's really a treat at the end of the video.
Ooh. Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. As a reaction channel, we reacted to Canada stuff. Yeah, looking at beauty Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
British Columbia.
Yeah.
Alberta.
Yeah.
Manitoba.
Yeah.
Ontario.
Yeah.
Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nova Scotia. New
Yeah.
Brunswick.
Yeah.
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 Yukon.
Hey.
Northwest Territories. Yeah.
It's
Newfoundland and Labrador. Quebec.
hey.
Yeah. Prince Edward Island. I did not forget you.
Oh.
You know I'm a man. So there are a lot on my mind.
Oh.
I'm just rapping.
Okay.
I got a lot on my mind.
Okay.
Look at Canada in the 50s. Here in this country in the 2020s. Nothing happening.
Yep.
What a beautiful country.
We have here
I just become a musician.
overnight.
Oh my god. I want an engineering rap. I rap there, y'all. I'm rapping a steel coil. Thank you so much.
Thank you, beautiful people. This was such a lovely shot.
Yeah.
We're so grateful and we thank you so much for watching till this point. Thank you again.
Thank you, everybody.
And see you in our next video.
We love you.
So much.